Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess, and welcome to hashtag Declutter Challenge 24, hosted by me. This is an open collaboration that anybody can join in. You can find the details in the description box below this video and the playlist. It is an open challenge that will be going on until December 30th of 2024, and on January 2nd or around that date, I will have a summary video. The idea is to declutter in small steps so that we can improve our home environment and know where everything is and where it belongs, and try not to get it cluttered again. So today's topic is going to be about paper, and I've got 4 boxes of papers, y'all, that I've got to go through. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit before we get started about how long you hold on to certain documentations. And the first part of this comes from consumerreports.org about money and taxes. Things that you would keep for less than a year would be your ATM, bank deposits, credit card receipts. You want to reconcile those with your monthly statements unless you need them for tax returns. And then if you need them for tax returns, of course, you're going to put them with your tax paperwork and store them that way. Keep your insurance policies and investment statements until the new one comes. Utility bills, monthly bills, and bank statements, prescription receipts up to 1 to 3 years. I'll talk a little bit more about the monthly bills and the utility bills a little later on in this. For items that you want to hold on to longer than 1 year would be your loan documents until it's paid off, car title liens or holds until the title is cleared, or you sell the vehicle. You want to hang on to stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and other investment documents until you sell them off. Items to keep for 7 years is all of your earning records, gross income, on tax returns. The government has up to 6 years to collect a tax or start legal proceedings. Items that you want to keep forever would be your birth and death certificate records, marriage licenses, Social Security cards, military discharge papers, estate planning, life insurance, and an inventory of what's in your safe deposit box at your bank. Other items you will be holding on to would be your medical bills. They should be kept until they are paid off, or if you're using it on your income tax returns, then you would put it with your income tax return paperwork. Tax documentation should be kept 3 to 7 years after filing your return. 7 years being optimal because, you know, the IRS can always come back and say, we have a problem with your tax return. So you want to keep all of that all together in a safe place. Your monthly bills, deposits, and withdrawals, unless it's needed for tax purposes, you can dispose of immediately upon paying. So if I have a monthly utility bill and it's paid off, unless I'm using it for a tax purpose, tax write-off purpose, I can dispose of that bill as soon as it's paid. So we're going to get into some of the paperwork that I've got to get taken care of, and we're going to get that cleared up today. I'm going to get it into my filing cabinet, and then in another video, I'm probably going to be going through that filing cabinet and pulling out stuff that is no longer necessary for me to hold on to. So here are 2 of the boxes that I'm going to be going through today, and I actually have 4, so we're probably going to go through just this little bit, and then the rest of it will be off camera. Okay, this is the first box, and it is pretty much organized for me. I'm going to look and see what I have in here because I really do not know. This is medical documentation that I want to hang on to. So this is going to be filed in a medical file. I like to hold on to when I have procedures and treatments and stuff, so for my benefit, so that I know when it happened and when it will be needed again and what my results were. So medical files, I pretty much hold on to. Let's see what else I have in here. Consent for treatment, I really don't need. List of medications and stuff like that, I don't need to hang on to. Old medications that I was on, I don't need to hang on to that. And whatever, this is actually instructions to our remote, one of our remotes. So this will get filed away because we might need it again to reprogram it to another TV. And old files that I do not need, they can be trashed. So I've got files already set up in here. And I'm just going to go through these. I've got a permit in here. I've got some rheumatology in here. Things that I'm not doing any longer in here. So I'm just going to go through these, and you're going to see me moving along rather quickly. I'm just going to pull this first batch out of here because I've got some other things in here that I printed off the internet that I no longer need. This is a guide for mold and moisture in your home. I had a problem with that down in Memphis. I no longer have that. And I'm just going to go through and dispose of a lot of this stuff. Some of this is my genealogy paperwork, which needs to go with my genealogy. And we'll see what else we got in here. So I'm getting close to the end of this box. I'm just going to pull these out. I'll be going through these, getting them filed, and you'll see them filed up. More genealogy in here. Pharmacy information. Bank statements. I've got bank statements in here, so I need to go through them. This one is actually from 2018, so I don't need it any longer. And then I've got some more doctor stuff in here. I got a recipe in here. Let's see what else. I got some recipes in here, some more old bank statements. And I think most of this is going to be thrown away, which is a good thing. Yeah. So the majority of this is going to be thrown away. And then I have some personal things that I want to hang on to that was from my uncle's passing, and an old cologne sample of my dad's. Interesting that I held on to that. A soul pattern that needs to go into my pattern box. Some pictures. And I need to get these put with all my pictures. This is a picture of my dad and my stepmom when they first got married. And a very old picture of my dad. So these are pictures that I want to hang on to. So I'm going to put them in this envelope. We're going to put these with my pictures. And we have my sister-in-law passed away in 2010. And I've got that in here. So those go, I have a special place I keep those. Old driver's license. And keep sweat away from your eyes and glasses. This little doohickey, which I'll never use, so I'm going to throw that away. So I'm going to get all this sorted out, and then I'm going to get it into the file cabinet while I'm keeping. Okay, so we'll be right back, folks. First box. Okay, the first box. This is all the files that I'm keeping out of that first box. That's all the paperwork that's going to be burnt or shredded or something. We're getting rid of it. So let's move on to the next box. I'm going to set these aside. I've got a box down here I can throw everything into as I'm working. And this I have to keep. This is was an attorney, so I keep all my attorney paperwork. Okay, out of those two big boxes, that's all the files I have to file. And I've got one receipt here that I need to file also. And the rest of this stuff I need a home. So I don't have a whole lot here. And I've got a lot of trash to get out of my house. So this is the reason we're doing the hashtag Declutter Challenge 24, folks. To clean up, get rid of, know what you have a place for everything and everything in its place. May you be fully blessed.